My name is Morbid, also known as Rusty James. I'm an MC from the San Jose area. I'm with a group called FRUGAL Pharmacy Media. I'm in a crew, Monsters in the Static. Also in another crew with Thin Man Mateo, which is called OCD. And I've just been an MC since the early 90s. 1982, book 1. And I know that that's already been the name of an album from Status Selector. I named it that before his album came out, so I couldn't switch it up at the time. 1982 is the year I was born, and I really wanted to use that because I wanted the album to really reflect who I am. And you know, growing up in the 80s and the 90s, I think is a real big part of who I am. And you know, I threw the book 1 at the end in parentheses as also part of the title because I also wanted the whole thing to have a literary feel, and so that's where the whole book idea comes from. One of the things that I would like to accomplish is sort of a goal of both our label Frugal Pharmacy as well as me as an individual, which is to make hip-hop music that shows you that there's not just one way to do it, there's multiple ways to do it, different sounds, different styles, and then also, you know, to have that sort of underground feel, but also have a wider audience be able to listen to it so that it has a mass appeal but not necessarily aligned with what's going on in commercial right now. From the very beginning, we wanted to really use classic rock and country, but make it very hip-hop, make sure the drums stayed hip-hop, made sure it still had that same appeal so that it doesn't shine through and become like just a rock-rap album, but just has sort of those things filtered through the hip-hop. And then the content, of course, is just, you know, what I have on my mind, things that I care about, and you know, the way I see things. So Meds is my crew member. He and I have been pretty close friends since high school. He's a producer / MC. He made all the beats on the album. Yeah, well, of course, everybody from my crew is involved. So that's Monsters in the Static, which is myself, a cat from San Jose named Core, a kid from Modesto named Aperture, and then the producer / MC MEDSRX, who is like one of my best friends since high school. And then OCD is another group that I have, so there's a feature from my homeboy, Donny DEGO. He also goes by the Thin Man Mateo. Aside from that, we have a feature from Cold Shoulder on the song 1-2, which is, Cold Shoulder is a cat from a group called Chosen Few, which is signed to Hieroglyphics. And then Mike Ripley, shout out to the whole Shark Stallions, Sharks in a 3-piece suit. Those cats really came through for us, and he came and dropped a verse on a song called Birds. Number 1, Bandcamp is one of the easiest ways you can get any of our albums. Number 2 will be iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, Livewire, eMusic. I think it's even in the Starbucks online store. So we have it through all of the online retailers, and then hand-to-hand right now, and then we're working on getting it into some stores. So we're big believers here at Frugal Pharmacy Media that promotion is really what gets music out there, and you really got to really hustle on the promotion side of things. So we have a sort of multi-pronged approach to that. Number 1 is, you know, just like everybody else with the Facebook, the Twitter, we have a hot YouTube channel that everybody can check out, which is youtube.com/FrugalPharmacyMedia. And then we do hand-to-hand promotion with flyers, with posters. We put them in all the boutiques in downtown San Jose and Japantown, and we're spreading that out now to where we're hitting downtown Santa Cruz. We're going to be in Oakland having our flyers out, passing out flyers in San Francisco on the Haight and Mission, areas like that. So we're trying to also expand to Modesto, Merced, Fresno, you know, all of those cities that kind of encompass the greater Bay Area, including the Central Valley. So the first single is going to be a song called Kids in the Burbs.
Yeah, man, that piece you did last night was dope.
Let's shake it up. Alright, let me do the lines first, do the liner, you know what I'm saying?
How there's just different things going on. So that's going to be the first single, probably be released to the radio stations in about 2 weeks from now, which is mid-August. You know, my whole, everything that I do as far as, you know, the lyrics that I spit, all the beats, they have just everything in them from all different types of music, different concepts, different kind of feelings that you get from it, so it's all eclectic. That's the word.
Through the fire, through the flames, you know we walked all the same. All these devils and these clowns, you know they're never gonna bring me through the fire.